These future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Reno Aces and the Sugar Land Skeeters. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Garcia gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, here is Geraldo Perdomo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, 1 batter into the game.
To the plate now, Christian Robinson, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. To third, reined in, and that's out number 1. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
That brings up Pavin Smith. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Seth Beer.
So here is Seth Beer. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. first delivery to him as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's set. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
One and 2. Here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2 pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Riley Smith will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
How good was this guy last year? How about an ERA in the low 1s? You have any idea how hard that is to do? We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this one and have another one of those magical seasons back-to-back.
Into the box for Yudis Nova. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And that's the first out.
Batting second. Right
with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Taylor Jones. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Chad McCormick.
Stepping in now, Chaz McCormick. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box now, number 6. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. He'll get it into second. Go to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
So now to the plate, Abraham Toro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0 home.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit down the line at first. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The shortstop.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Into the box, Rommel Garcia. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. The Skeeters are out on top, 3-0. Second inning set to go, and here's Josh Van Meter.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Bouncer to the left side, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 8, Vargas.
At the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Van Meter stands at second with no outs. Popped up. Toro has room in foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Vargas is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
To the plate now, Alec Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A bullet to first base, and they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The designated hitter, Luther Steven.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luther Stevens, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
And that brings in Yadiel Rivera. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now it'll be Preyudis Nova. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Standing in now, Taylor Jones. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Robinson is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chad McCormick.
Next up, Chas McCormick. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and the lead is now 5-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and in to hit next is Dalton Varsho.
Dalton.
First offering on its way. And a check swing here, appealed down to 3rd, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. One away here to begin the third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
So stepping in is Geraldo Perdomo. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
That's out.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Number 6 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Christian Robinson.
Next to hit is Christian Robinson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Outside,
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pavin Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Smith.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next is Pavin Smith. From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Throw over, being especially careful here. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Seth Beer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-1 home. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Robinson on second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, here is number 6 as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
One out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Striding in is Abraham Toro. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Two out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Robel Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Josh Van Meter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The third baseman.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count now, a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
I got
strike.
2-1 the count.
A runner at second, nobody out. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded softly down, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Thomas.
Up next, Alec Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Right side, but it's well foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Skeeters lead it 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Robo Garcia. First pitch on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Varsho. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate now, Yadier Rivera. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Treyudis Nova. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ross Adolph. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Nova stands at first with one out. And it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
On its way is pitch number 75. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. John Duplantier answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Taylor Jones will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Kent Emanuel will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate now is Dalton Varsho. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Emanuel, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Not close. It's 2-0. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's taken strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1. And a
That's
good
out.
eye here
Ball
as he
4.
takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So the next to bat will be Geraldo Perdomo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Count still at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Christian Robinson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2
Now a
strikes.
curveball misses inside. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, Pavin Smith.
Ball 1.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1,
It
no
was a
strike.
walk in his last trip. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Skeeters are out on top 6-1. And stepping in, Chas McCormick. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
We got 3 and 2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Next up is number 6. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Garrett Stubbs waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
The
Got it to bend a lot, and by the
13.
time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Abraham Toro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Robel Garcia would be next. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Robel Garcia. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Line drive to left. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 5 innings complete. The Skeeters lead it 6-1. Now into the box, Seth Beer. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Beer on at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fastball well outside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Popped him up. Stubbs is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
So now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, grounded out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Runners on first with one down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
At the plate now, Alec Thomas fouled off. And they're runners at the corners now. Look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Two, here it is. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Luther Stevens. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Skeeters are out on top 6-1. So now into the box is Yadier Rivera. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Freudis Nova.
So next to bat will be Freudis Nova. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 30, Ross Adolph.
Next, it'll be Ross Adolph. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Taylor Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is in the air out to right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next is Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. One and 2. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Geraldo Perdomo. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Number 6 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 10, Christian Robinson.
Next to hit, Christian Robinson struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hey! 2 out, nobody on. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Haven Smith.
So now to the plate, Haven Smith, as he rips it on the ground to second. A whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Skeeters lead it 6-1. J.B. Bukowskis gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
J.B. Bukowskis.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
First pitch on its way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball in.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bukowskis, 23 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
And now here is number 6. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Thomas is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Next, it'll be Garrett Stubbs. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The ballman 2 strikes.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Perdomo ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Abraham Toro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Softly hit here to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Garcia.
Standing in now, Robo Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Stubbs at second, Toro at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air to center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blake Taylor will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
62. Blake Taylor.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Seth Beer.
The left fielder, Seth Beer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Two to count.
Lifted in the air to center field. McCormick is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now to bat, Josh Van Meter. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next to dig in, Ildemaro Vargas. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Yadier Rivera.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Rivera.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
No ball.
At the plate now, Preyudis Nova. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Brett DeGus comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brett DeGus.
At the plate, Ross Adolph, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, it's hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box, Taylor Jones, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Adolph gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here now the 2-2. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Reined in. And there's one down now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, number 6.
Now at the plate is number 6. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is popped up. Smith in foul ground, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Skeeters are out on top, 8-1. Ready now is Alec Thomas, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Rivera is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Designated hitter, Luther Stevens.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luther Stevens. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Dalton Varsho will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Dalton Varsho.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. 80. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Geraldo Perdomo. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Adolph is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So next to hit is Christian Robinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2-2 the count. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 is today's final. The Skeeters jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kent Emanuel claims the win out of the pen, his first. Riley Smith permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Skeeters, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Aces, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.